We are coming to you live, everybody. As you guys can hear, we're editing in the background. The Kings lost a tough one tonight. I don't know what the score was, but I'm going to think it was 132-93. They lost by 39 points, I believe. Not a good look, especially because it's the first team that you guys will face on October 17th, right? So October 17th, y'all, if this is what we should expect a long season. Maybe Dave Yeager just said, guys, act like you guys are not very good, miss a bunch of shots, get their confidence up. Now come opening night, yeah, they'll show the real selves. That's the optimist side of me thinking, you know what, Dave just played everybody, right? That's E-Man saying, you know what, there's a bunch of positives from tonight. Reality is not many positives tonight, in my opinion. And, you know, E-Man's in the background. We're here at the studio, as you guys can see. Definitely what I saw today from look at him. So yeah, not many positives. E-Man will tell you that Buddy Hield was a playmaker tonight. I understand what he's saying. I saw that against Maccabi, whatever their name is, from Israel. I saw a lot of that. Obviously, Buddy Hield was the best player, in my opinion. He was scoring threes, doing a little bit of everything. But tonight, if you want to use that as a positive, I'll take it. But at the same time, the fact that you can't score a bucket, score 10 points in the first quarter, and not get back on defense and get outran by Rudy Gobert, the skinny giant who really is not that good of an athlete. Like, if he's outrunning Marvin Bagley, the number 2 pick, the number 20 pick in Harry Giles, the number 6 pick in Willie Cauley-Stein, this team has issues. I mean, these are all high draft picks, all great athletes, supreme athletes, and you got a big old dude who can't even run well, who has a bunch of injuries every single year, outrun you. You just that's not coaching to me. That's having dignity. That's having pride. Can you get back on defense and just play hard? Iman Shumpert comes into the game, and we instantly saw that this man can actually play a little bit of defense. He does get beat a lot, but he brings that swagger. He brings that toughness that this team really needs, that they lost in Garrett Temple. I know Dave Yeager told me last week that they really, really miss Dave Yeager, Garrett Temple. I get it. Are people already calling in? What are people saying? Welcome to the show, man.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, the same one? What's up, bro?
Hi.
Oh, good. Oh, God. That troll number 1. I get it. It was a troll of a night. So I'm not even mad at him today. I'm like calling every time the Kings lose like that. And if they lose like that, he's going to be calling in a lot every single night. So shout out to Jesus. These are the Kings we missed. Veteran leadership. Where was McLemore the GOAT? Here's my question of the night. Do you still think Willie Cauley-Stein is traded by All-Star break? If so, for who? That's just a silly question, bro. No disrespect. You can't make too many conclusions from a night where you get blown out by 40 points. I know one of the ticket executives was, well, we're still under 40 points. That's a good thing. You know, that's an optimistic way of seeing things. But again, the reality is this team is not very good. And I just hate to say it like that. Again, a lot of the issues why this team didn't draft Luka Doncic was because they weren't supposed to take the ball away from De'Aaron Fox. They started a point guard next to him today. It was originally supposed to be Frank Mason, and then it became Yogi Ferrell, which to me, I believe Yogi is a better basketball player. Just overall, he's a better shooter than Frank, and I thought that was the right move, especially since Bogey is not playing in the first month. Another caller. Oh, missed it by a little bit, but it was no ID, so they probably called private. Don't call private, y'all. Don't call private. I think I just smashed my finger, by the way. Oh, the show is presented by Valley Tire Center, everybody. So make sure and tell them that you guys heard about them on the Cowbell Kingdom post-game show on the Cowbell Kingdom podcast. Here he is. Welcome to the show, man.
You're a pussy.
Oh, man. No. One of those, huh? one of those calls. Again, I'm not mad at him. If the Kings have dumpsters, a dumpster of a night like this, you're gonna get a lot of trolls. We should have drafted Luka. I agree. Drafting Bagley was insurance for both Harry Giles and if Willie leaves us. That's a good point as well. Willie's not gonna leave us because you know what I mean. Like the Kings have the choice and they control if he leaves or not. That's the beauty of that, honestly. So it still doesn't make sense. This team has one guy who's 6'8" by the name of Justin Jackson. If you talk to E-Man, even E-Man, and that's his clone, he'll tell you. He'll be the first one to tell you he doesn't even shoot the ball when he's playing with the starters. That's an issue. At least last game he was missing shots, but he was taking shots. Obviously playing against fourth stringers and not third stringers. And now he played second half against third stringers, and he played a little bit better, I guess. But they still lost by. So they really lost the second half. Have you thought about that? Because they lost by 35 at the half. They ended up losing by 39. That means they got outscored by 4 points by the third and fourth stringers of the Utah Jazz. A team that, honestly, after their starting six with Jay Crowder, they don't have much depth. I mean, that's one of the issues that's one of the big issues with the Jazz that I have, that they can't get around, because once playoff time comes, the deep teams make the runs, right? That's where the Jazz, they'll get by the first round if they make it this year, because they're really talented up front. But injuries happen, y'all. It happens every year. If Rudy Gobert is out, that team's in big, big trouble. I like Udo, play with Bogey over there in Turkey. He's not Rudy Gobert, and that's a huge issue. So when I see their team, I see a lack of depth. They really got to make some moves to bring some guys in. I like Sefolosha. I like Sefolosha 5 years ago, Sefolosha. Before the incident happened where he got stabbed at a nightclub in New York. Just the Jazz, I like their 6 guys. Joe Ingles is a baller. Crowder's a tough, Donovan Mitchell, superstar in my eyes already. I mean, this kid's a real deal. The way he can maneuver his body in midair and then create fouls. This dude's going to get every single call because he's that smooth of a basketball player. His spin move is just disgustingly beautiful. I mean, there's not a guy that can stay in front of this guy. I know Willie was upset because he had his hands up, but reality is he didn't notice that his hands were a little bit down because he was trying to block his shot midway in midair. I mean, Donovan Mitchell literally just did a bunch of stuff that normal humans can't do. I mean, this dude's a superhuman, no doubt. Got to talk to a Maverick scout. He pretty much said Luka is a real deal, that this kid is going to be just special. As soon as he loses his baby fat, which is a huge concern of mine and E-Man's when we were talking about Luka, that coming into the league, we knew he was a little bit chunky, had a little bit of baby fat in him, a little bit like Donovan Mitchell last year. Mitchell's in a lot better shape this year. Once he loses that, he's a nightmare for bigs because bigs can't guard him. He's 6'8", 6'9". I think he's 220, 230. If he can get down to like 215, 220, he's going to be faster. He's a nightmare for big guards because there's not a guard that can guard this guy because he's too tall. A lot like Danilo Gallinari, where if he shoots the rock, then yeah, you know what the result is. Now the thing with Gallinari is that Gallinari is not very tough. Luka comes with that I'm a pretty boy type thing, but he plays hard, and he plays hard every single night. And that's one of the things that we love about Luka Doncic. Again, not much to talk about in terms of the Kings tonight, but a lot of people are saying, what are they saying? Free Willie, maybe he's better coming off the bench. Even the Kings just had a bad shooting night. Everyone went downhill from there. Justin Jackson, better coming off the bench. All right, who's calling in? Austin, Nevada. Welcome to the show, man. Who is it?
Hello?
Hello?
I'm afraid this is a prank call.
Oh, another one? We've had prank calls. We've had prank calls all night long.
Okay.
All right, my man.
Hang on just a second. Who did I call?
He called a show, a live show in Sacramento.
You're talking to my plant.
Man, again, so three prank calls already. It's that type of a night, man. Even for us, that's That's crazy, yo. That is crazy. Sign Corey Brewer. I'm in. You in, man? Corey Brewer, Shabazz Muhammad. Corey Brewer plays defense. At least he plays defense. At least he tries on defense, because most of these dudes don't even try on defense.
I saw Bloody on his phone during the game. He's like, all right, I'm about to pick up somebody.
So Vlad's on his phone. Definitely got to pick up somebody so they can be a little bit competitive, at least in the early stages of the year. Once they start losing all these games, then you go full on effect, full youth. But just a tough game. So who really wants to call on the show and stop trolling us, man? Again, I know the Kings troll us tonight, but y'all don't gotta troll us too, man. I mean, it's tough for us to even watch this game, let alone talk about it. Shouldn't have traded Temple. You think they should have traded Temple? No. Bagley had a decent game tonight. 7-17 needs to improve. Seemed like he's shooting 35 every night. Subley, what's up, man? Yeah, Bagley had a few shots popping on him today. Who would you give up for Corey Brewer? Corey Brewer can just come here for nobody. Get rid of Ben McLemore. I feel if anyone gets traded, it's Scout at this point. Scout has no value, though, so it doesn't really matter. Bad season is not, and no first-round pick. Amen to that. Why do you think Scout hasn't been playing much? I just feel like he's just terrible on defense. He's just... to be fair, everyone's terrible on defense. But he seems to just irk you a little bit more because he's a little bit slower than everybody else. And to be fair, Harry Giles is pretty slow. I would say they're comparable laterally. Giles and Scow, like laterally, you're just really slow. They just can't stay in front of anybody. Marvin's such a great athlete that even though he gets beat, you used to have, that slim hope of, man, he's such a great athlete. So give him a pass. But every big on this roster, except for Coast, is just not a good defender. Just period. I was hoping to see more Scout earlier in the game. McLemore got the GOAT. Doesn't look like a good year. Corey Brewer is a free agent. Corey Brewer is jobless right now. He's on the jump doing some segments, trying to get paid a little bit on the side, doing some side jobs. But he's hungry. He's ready to help out a team. A lot like Vince Carter, helping out the Hawks, helping out a super, super young team. Shout out to Trae Young, man, hitting that buzzer beater yesterday. Not a buzzer beater, but, a game winner with like 3 seconds left. Hell of a shot, ballsy as hell. I hate to say it, but I told you guys so. This dude can shoot the rock, and he got ice cold veins. He's not afraid of the moment. I thought the second half of the year at Oklahoma really was his bad year. Get it out the way. But definitely this guy's a shot maker. At worst, he may not be a superstar in this league. This dude will always have a job because the fact that he can stretch out the floor and shoot from anywhere on the floor, that makes him that much of a weapon. So no doubt he's going to play a long time in this league. Obviously barring injury. It's like any other player, though. Dot Brewer's in OKC. He's not. He's a free agent. Harry Giles, to me, showed a little bit of life. Kind of. I know Eman was saying that some people were calling him soft, and he didn't like it. He was blowing them kisses and stuff like that. If you call Harry Giles soft, I don't know who you. If he's soft, the whole league is soft. Straight up. If he's soft, Patrick Beverly is soft. If he's soft, Iman Shumper's soft. If he's soft, who's the toughest player in the league? Steven Adams is soft. I just don't see where Harry Giles is just a soft dude. I mean, someone saying fire Divac would be a good veteran to add. Bagley actually finished with his right hand on the rebound fast break. You know what? I think that was with his right hand. Good for him. Good for him. I'm glad. That was honestly the highlight of the night for me. The way he just, got the rebound, sped up, and yeah, that was that. You have interaction with the Kings. Who is the coolest player on the team right now, in your opinion, Leo? Well, that's always going to be subjective. I mean, the coolest player to me is Costa. I think he's the most down-to-earth guy on the team. I thought it was Garrett Temple as well. You know, he's not on the team no more, but to me, Costa Koufis, really awesome person to hang out with and just, you know, talk to, have a conversation with. Love him. So how do you feel about Marvin? Again, I haven't seen enough from him to make a huge take, you know, have a huge take, have a clear indication of where he's at. I can say that he has a lot of work to do, like most rookies do. He's not the only one. Aiden has a lot of work to do. Luka has a lot of work to do. If you put the work in, they'll be fine. I mean, this class is special, no question about it. This class is gonna be really good. I'm already hearing that, you know, Jaren Jackson is really good on defense, and that's a really good thing. That's what we saw on tape, pretty much, and which is why I had him so high on my big board. Fox is so inconsistent. It's too inconsistent. Definitely did not play well tonight. This team will go as Fox goes. So that's just what it is, man. I mean, they will go as far as Fox will take them. And yeah, tonight it wasn't very far. They only scored 10 points. They just, for whatever reason, I know Email was saying it wasn't the Jazz defense, but I felt like the Jazz's defense wouldn't allow them to do what they wanted. They were so comfortable the night before or earlier the week when they faced a team from Israel, and they got what they wanted because they weren't facing top-tier talent, and they thought they would do that tonight. And I just felt like the presence of Rudy Gobert and the fact that you have pesky defenders like Jay Crowder, Donovan Mitchell. Yes, Joe Ingles is a pesky defender. And they just got them out of their comfort zone. Like they weren't comfortable all night long. Every shot they took, to me, was contested. And I just felt like Bagley was doing the right things and shooting open shots, taking the shots that he's supposed to take. He went right with a hook shot. I love to see that. Even though he missed a shot, he needs to continue to actually shoot the ball with his right, make moves to his right. And obviously, going up against Rudy Gobert is not an easy thing. Everybody struggles against this guy, even DeMarcus Cousins. I think that's his kryptonite. Like, Rudy Gobert is just so hard to go up against because he's so long and he just has great timing. Even when he doesn't get the shot block, he affects a shot so much that it's a miss every time for whatever reason, man. And that team is really good because of Rudy Gobert as well, along with the greatness of Donovan Mitchell. So it's a great 1-2 punch, man. NBA highlight says we got destroyed by the best team in NBA history and then the best defensive team in the league. It's preseason. We'll be fine. What? You think the Kings will be fine?
Oh, heck yeah.
E-Man says, heck yeah. Giles is the only one that looks like the real deal. I feel like Fox still not being aggressive enough. He needs to drive more and get to the line more. I agree 1,000% with that. Just straight up, man. Can we get the first real call of the night? Welcome to the show.
Hello. What would you do if you had to eat Miss Burroughs' pussy?
What is it?
Miss Burroughs' pussy.
Another prank call? Is this another prank call? Oh, man. Another prank call, huh? We can't get one right today. They're laughing before they even get to the phone. How do we fix that? Oh, man. That's tough. It's been 19 minutes, y'all. And I feel like this is dragging already. This is a 19-minute show, man. And you guys, and then we got one like, and we got 30 people on, man. I mean, oh, my Lord. Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Thank goodness for a Friday. For us, it's a work day. Every day is a work day for us. But, yeah, the Kings play tomorrow. I think they travel to Portland, and it's not going to look pretty tomorrow, especially if those boys up there are just waiting, watching this game, laughing. You know, Dame was laughing. Dame was like, dude, I dropped 50 on them last year. I'm going to definitely drop 50 again tomorrow. You got CJ, who's just a monster when he wants to be. Oh, man. I just hope they don't lose by 50 tomorrow. Can't wait for Wednesday. It's been 30 wins for the past 10 seasons. It's been 30 wins. Well, it's been 30 wins once. 33 with DeMarcus. This is the only time he got 30 wins. Going to be at the game. Good for you, Ken Jazzy. Can't wait to trade Willie. Costa's Bagley's best front court pairing. Costa and Bagley will be good, right? Because now you got an interior defender. I think Costa got to play this year, bro, for them to be competitive. I agree. I think Costa got to play this year, dog. Like, straight up. Fox is going to play well tomorrow. Mark my words. I hope so. Wish I saw more PNR with Fox and Bagley. I wish that too. Sometimes these kids just don't listen to us, and they probably don't listen to the coaching staff. Probably not. They should be playing pick and roll all day long, just like Rudy Gobert.
They ran so many plays, bro. That's all they did is run plays.
They weren't doing pick and rolls.
They ran plays that the coaches. It's not their fault. The coaches has these.
All right, so we're blaming the coaches. So we're blaming the coaching staff for this one, right? Because coach is running a play where it gets them mid-range shots. That's another thing we're talking about, right? Coach runs plays where they run plays, but they run a high post offense where they get you a mid-range shot and you waste the entire shot clock. So you have less possessions. So what that means is you really have to go perfect and make all your shots, because you're not going to run a free-flowing offense where you get multiple shots, because that's how it works. So you're going to get limited shots. So that means you got to make your shots. And this team simply does not have many shot makers. They got one for sure, and Buddy Hield. You know, Bogey is not playing, so I'm not going to say there's another one. But as of right now, the only shot maker on this team is Buddy Hield. You need to run a different type of offense, Dave. You just got to. This dual horns, high post offense just doesn't work, bro. It's just hard to watch every single night. I don't want my bigs at the high post making decisions and stopping the flow of the offense. Like, I get it for one or two possessions. You want Buddy coming off a screen because it's so obvious. Like, they're trying to run the play for Buddy, and every time someone jumps the screen, takes your shot away, now your big got to make a move. I don't want my big making the move. I want that ball to swing around, and I want the ball in Fox's hands. I want him to call pick and rolls, and if the roll's not there, I want him to just drive or shoot the jumper and let him dictate the offense. I don't want Dave dictating the offense by controlling what they can and just micromanaging these kids. They got to be free. You got to free the kids. You got to have a George Karl type offense on this roster, man. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. What's going on, everybody? New people that just joined the show. Shout out to you guys. We need more plays going towards the basket. Might be another tough game tomorrow on the road on a back-to-back. Hopefully, Coach yells at these guys to start with more energy. You know, energy is half the battle. Again, but to me, the way Coach is running the offense with the personnel that he has on the team, like Zebo is not out there. Coast is not out there. You got a bunch of young guys who just want to run and just jump. Make them run and jump. Put them in situations that will help them succeed. I get it. Coach runs exceptional half-court offenses and plays. But sometimes if you make these kids think too much, it's just not a good thing for them. Like, I don't want these kids thinking, saying, you know what, I can make – no, just play the game. I'm not taking no more calls if it's a caller ID, man. Straight up. I don't even want to take no more calls. I want to see a 916 or a number that I can recognize. Straight up. What's up, Zach? Nope. My gosh. Is it the high? Hello. Thank you for being the first non-troll call tonight. What's your name, brother?
Jared.
What's up, Jerry, man? Appreciate you calling the show, man. We've had about 5 trolls already call in, just laugh and just say hi like a robot. But what was your question?
Out of all the things the Kings did tonight, what do you think they did best?
What do I think the Kings did best today? Is that a trick question? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that was a trick question. I think what they did best today was miss a lot of layups. Is that fair?
Yeah, I could say so.
I mean,
They didn't play hero ball. They kept running offense.
what do you think they played or did best tonight?
I would say the same thing pretty much. They didn't do anything else, really.
Okay. And what did Grant Napier say?
No, he was just getting really excited at every layup.
Ooh, he was?
Yeah, he's just getting overexcited like always.
Oh my gosh. And you know, I love Grant, but I've been listening to his radio show like the past 2 days because I was stuck in traffic and I had nothing else to listen to. And what I noticed was that he will say that Marvin Bagley will be an all-star in 5 to 6 years or 4 to 5 years, which I don't think anybody has that much time anymore. And then he'll say, well, Luka Doncic is a power forward. But then I talked to a scout today, and he tells me that Luka Doncic is just great, and a Maverick scout, by the way, and how he's going to be a nightmare for bigs, a nightmare for guards because he's too big for guards, too fast for bigs. Just seems like the Kings could have really used a legit 6'8" wing player playmaker. You know what I mean? So when Grant tries to just knock it down and act like it's a bad thing that he's playing power forward, it's just a joke to me, man. It just shows that he's really good friends with Vlade Divac. And I'm just tired of just like having this biased take on whatever Vlade does. It's a godsend gift. And to me, it's a mistake.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, brother. I appreciate you calling the show, my man. Take it easy. Oh man, mama, we here. We got 41 people now, and people are. I can't believe you guys are even trying to join, man. I mean, if you guys want to just call in and show your disgruntledness, I don't blame you. Join the show, man. We've been live for 27 minutes. Again, the fact that Grant can say and just say it as a negative that he's playing the 4 is just a joke to me because he can play 1 through 4. Literally can play 1 through 4. I was talking about Luka because people were asking about Luka. Like people
Who asked for Luka?
People were asking for Luka.
Who?
They're saying we should have drafted Luka.
You want to talk about Luka?
I want to talk about Luka.
Luka is not going to help any defense, and they suck on defense.
They suck on offense too. They had 10 points at the half.
He's not going to help on defense. That's not the solution. Not bringing him up.
He's saying he's just mad because his team is awful, and I get it, guys.
Keep bringing up Luka. He's not going to help. He's not going to help win. He's not going to help facilitate offense. No one's hitting shots, and all Luka's going to do is get him open for nothing. You're still going to miss.
So he's not going to put up 15 points a night.
No.
I don't believe that. He's putting up 15 points a night this year.
The solution to Luka is putting a wing on him.
Good luck.
This league is full of small forwards.
Good luck.
Only the Kings don't have small forwards.
Good luck. Well, we're going to have this full torture the Kings, too, then.
Tatum, any legit wing will shut him down.
Hilarious that a bunch of people said Luka can't even play the 3 yet. He's playing the 4. Exactly. No, he's playing every position. Don't kid yourselves. He's playing the 1. He's playing the 2. He's playing the 3. He's playing the 4.
What can he guard?
What can Bagley guard?
4s.
Bagley can't guard nobody.
Yes, he can. You said it yourself. I'm actually impressed. He's trying.
He's trying. So is Luka not trying and being able to guard 2 different things?
Then? What can he guard?
Nothing.
Exactly. Luka can't guard nothing.
So at least Luka gives you offense, though.
Luka cannot guard anything.
That's crazy. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, brother?
Dude, I'm just kind of pissed how the Kings organization doesn't really care about their fans that much, you know?
I agree. I agree. It's
I'm kind of pissed how we didn't pick Luka and pick Bagley. We don't really need enough more big.
There you go. Did I say or did the caller say it? I mean, E-Man was like depressed for like 3 months that they didn't draft him. Now he's like all against Luka Doncic.
No, I'm just saying, get over it. Stop bringing him up versus the Kings. Talk about something else besides Luka.
Okay, the Kings should have drafted Jaren Jackson.
That's what he really should have drafted. Yeah, no defense.
The Kings should have drafted Jaren Jackson, right? I mean, either way, I feel like they made the mistake one way or another. And that's why fans are upset, right?
Right. The NBA is changing, too. We need more guys who can shoot threes instead of more big men who can just dunk and slam down.
And exactly. I mean, Jaren would have been the solution there as well. I mean, he can really stretch the floor. He's really shooting the ball well already. And it's like it's off the dribble, too. He can shoot it. His shot's funky looking, but he makes a shot, so it doesn't really matter. I mean,
right. I think Harry's starting to show that he's doing pretty well these games when he came back,
I hope so. I mean, I see it, but where I thought Harry was going to be good, and maybe it's just the flow of the game and him not being 100% in shape in terms of basketball shape, is his lateral quickness. People always talk about his athleticism. Some idiotic fans are like, play him at small forward. And I'm like, how are you going to play Harry Giles at small forward when he gets beat by everybody on defense? Like, he's really slow laterally right now. And I don't know if that's a concern for the whole season, but it's been a concern for every game during the preseason. And the same with Scal, and the same with Marvin, and the same with Willie. All these guys are just getting beat way too easily. I don't know if they're not trying or if they really just can't move like that.
Right.
Yeah, Dante Exum exposed him tonight.
De'Aaron Fox's game so far?
Today he was inconsistent. The last game, the only good game he's had was against the Lakers.
Yeah, but he was doing pretty well.
Yeah, that game.
That's up to being a leader for the team.
Again, you're right. De'Aaron Fox needs to play well. He needs to perform at a high level. The Kings will go as far as he takes them, right? It's either going to be 20 games, max 28 this year, and that's if he plays well. So, I hate to say it like that, but I mean, it's just a fact. Like, they really need him to play at a high level, and he needs to get 37 to 40 minutes a night. Period. You can't have these 10-man rotations and expect to win games. There's just no way.
Yeah, there's no way.
Well, I appreciate you calling them, brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. See you.
See you later. Luka is a better system. Of course, he looks better. Kings just need time. Give us 2 more years. Another 2 years? Man, I'm tired of losing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted of losing. The Raiders suck. The Kings suck. The A's lost. I mean, this is going to be a hard year, man, to get through again. Sports, it's just, the Mexican soccer team sucks. I mean, they're fighting for an A spot at least, but
Team USA sucks.
Team USA lost to Colombia 4-2 today. They were winning 2-1, and they get destroyed. Shout out to James, man. I mean, James did a FIFA move. Leo sucks at 2K, but he always beats E-Man. How fun! He must just be awful. I mean, oh my gosh. My dude said, send Scout back to Kentucky. Who else is calling in today, man? Hello, welcome to the show.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, brother? How you doing? What's your name, my man?
I'm Bronson from El Dorado Hills.
What's going on, bro? What do you want to talk about today?
But I have a question. Who do you think will be traded, or who is most likely to be traded by All-Star break?
A lot of players can get traded. I mean, all these guys that the Kings have, they're all on great contracts. So if the Kings are willing to take on a big contract, say, who knows, Andrew Wiggins, if that situation gets worse over there, that's a situation where they can say, you know what, I'm going to give you Zebo's contract, take on $143 million of a lot of years left. But this team needs talent, man. I mean, they're just not very good, period.
Yeah, I agree completely.
So they definitely have the flexibility. They're the only team right now that can take on anybody, really.
No, Wiggins.
Yeah, they have a.
E-Man says not Wiggins. He's like grimacing in pain looking at me right now.
Nah, dude, Wiggins has one bad year. Everyone just thinks he's out of it. Like he's in the trash bin now. I don't think
Jimmy
so.
Butler.
Jimmy Butler says he's soft. No, I know. I agree, bro. I mean, I think Wiggins would be the best player on the team from day one. And that's the funny part. It's like he's soft, but he's still better than what the Kings have, which is sad to say.
Yeah, I feel like once Jimmy's gone, we could see a resurgence in Wiggins.
I think the issue with Wiggins, though, is the same issue that all these players have, and this issue that I guess E-Man's renowned love and infatuation with Luka's defense is that Wiggins doesn't play defense as well, and it's kind of like, and it's funny because E-Man always says triple down on your strengths, triple down on offense, and if there's a guy who can bring offense, it's Wiggins and Luka, but yet now he's all of a sudden against it, which is just funny to me. But I get what he's saying. He's saying just get over it. He's not on the team no more. But for him just to knock it down and just knock Luka down like it's like he's a bad player is just funny to me.
Yeah, I agree. Like I've watched like a lot of preseason games so far. The thing with Luka, he just needs to lose like 10 pounds of the fat.
That's what I'm saying.
And defense is not even a worry after that.
I don't think it will either. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah. He could be. I don't even know what to compare him to, but he could be a serviceable defender for sure.
No doubt, because he's very smart. Because he's a high basketball IQ player. And if Joe Ingles can be a pesky defender, and he's not as athletic as Luka, Luka can be a good defender as well, or an adequate defender, whatever you want to call him.
Joe Ingles is a great defender too.
Exactly, and you know. Exactly, and he's not very athletic, right? I mean, that's the big knock on these European players. Sorry, he's not European because he's Australian, but still, on these white guys.
Yeah. And they're saying how like he's going up against like pro players, you know, like ex-NBA players, and they're talking about how he's going up against no competition when there's these other guys playing against 17-year-olds that weigh 150 pounds. You know what I mean? In college.
I agree 1,000%, my man. I mean, I've been saying that for a long time. It was a mistake. Like I said, and I said this plenty of times on all the podcasts. If you're going to draft a big and Aiden's off the board, you got to draft Jaren Jackson because this team needs defense.
I agree.
So, again, it's not a knock. It's not an indictment on Marvin Bagley. It's just this team already had Harry Giles, and I get it. They doubled down, and it was more of an insurance policy. But if you like, they had Harry do all these tests all year long. They knew he was healthy. Now it's just them.
Just needed to make sure that knee was all right.
Exactly, and that's why they sat him out all year. So to me, it's like you got Harry Giles, a super great passer as a big, has a lot of upside on offense, has that dog in him. It's just repetitive to draft Marvin Bagley when a compliment would have been, you know, Jaren Jackson. Again, I wasn't against drafting the big. I was against drafting the big that fit what they were doing.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm still like, I think we should have drafted Luka, but I really hope we get the best out of Bagley.
Me too, man. I mean, at this point, all you got to do is just pray and hope that he becomes a 20-10 guy and provides that offense, that low post offense that if one day, God hope that they make the playoffs, it's going to come in clutch because if he gets stronger, I do see him being a 20-10 guy. But now the question was, it was never him becoming a 20-10 guy. It was, can he be the best player on the team? And can he lead that and will it transition to victories? Because DeMarcus is averaging 28 and 10, but we got no wins.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's right. We need a winner, and we need a wing or a guard. And I think Fox is that guy. Now we just need a wing.
Yeah.
And it sucks because they won't have a draft pick and they won't be able to draft RJ Barrett. You know what I mean? So it's really frustrating.
Yeah. RJ Barrett's a beast, man. Like, if we had that pick, dude, this season would be looking a lot better. No doubt.
I mean, they're gonna have a top 3 pick.
Yeah.
And it's going to Philadelphia.
That trade was a joke.
So Philadelphia is about to have another great wing because they're definitely going to draft either Zion or RJ.
Yeah.
So
Or trade it for like a high-level star like Chris Middleton, something like that. I don't know.
I wouldn't be mad at that, but I know the Bucks want
Yeah.
to keep him and extend him because he pretty much made his career there, and the whole rumors of him for Jimmy Butler, it was a joke because they were like, we can get Jimmy Butler without giving him up. You know what I mean? So that would be a great guy for the Kings to get. I just don't think Milwaukee would ever let him go for anything, really, especially on this roster. But definitely a guy like that. Again, I wouldn't be mad if they got Andrew Wiggins. Again, I think he needs a fresh start. I think the Kings would give him that opportunity. He's extremely talented. Even Jimmy Butler said he's a God-gifted player. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe he just needs a fresh start. Who knows? Maybe he needs that Victor Oladipo, back to like Indiana. Maybe he's come back to Sacramento, low-key market. E-Man saying no, but were you saying no to Victor Oladipo?
Yeah, no.
Hey,
I say yes.
Oh, hell no.
oh, now you say yes. People were saying no to him too. Why not? Andrew Wiggins is the #1 pick, and he's averaged 20 points a game in the NBA.
Oladipo never had a bad contract.
I don't know about that.
Facts.
What's a bad contract though? The Kings got money.
He has the worst contract on earth.
We could take them
Forever.
Oh, wait. This is my comeback to E-Man. Were you saying that about Drew Holiday last year before the playoffs as the worst contract in history? Yes. Playoffs hit. Oh my God, he's better than Damian Lillard. What? A lot of people said that he was better than Damian Lillard.
You're gonna justify Wiggins' contract?
I can because the Kings got flexibility.
How?
Because they're young.
The next 4 years.
That's okay. The salary cap is going up. They're still gonna have room.
You're gonna have to cut a lot of players you have right now. You need to resign Fox.
Is he better? Would he be the best player on the Kings?
No.
That's crazy.
I think he would.
That's crazy. Yeah, I do too, man.
How?
He's the best player on the Kings. He's a proven 20-point scorer.
How many shot attempts is he taking?
He's a proven 20-point scorer. No one on his roster can score 20 points. No one.
But Donovan should be better than him.
I think Buddy could if he got more
Buddy can
touches.
score 20, and Bogey can be way more effective than.
I don't think Bogey could.
The only guy that has the potential to score 20 a night if he takes enough shots is Buddy. But
yeah.
And see, now we're just like saying hypotheticals. None of these guys have done it. Andrew has done it multiple times, not just once. Like this guy has done it at least 2 years.
I'm gonna go back a couple calls when you were talking about Coach Yeager and like the kind of like post-oriented offense where it's kind of slow. He's either got to change it up or we need a new coach because we have too many fast bigs and guards on the team.
I agree, bro. That's all me and Eman were talking about today. It was like, bro, they're getting good shots, but it's at the end of the shot clock. And again, the less possessions you have, the less chances you have to win the game. And this team just doesn't have shot makers. And they're 2-pointers, like they're mid-range shots.
Yeah.
Like you got to shoot a ton of threes in this league.
I'll be honest, I'm pretty impressed by Harry Giles' mid-range shot.
No doubt. I mean, he has a smooth jump shot. I think his game is smooth offensively. Yeah. He can play make in the high post. He's their best big man passer without a doubt. But again, it doesn't mesh with the athleticism of this roster. The personnel is not not adequate to play this type of offense anymore.
Reminds me of the Magic team like 2 or 3 years ago with the young Oladipo, Peyton, Aaron Gordon, just like a bunch of raw athletes.
Right. This team, again, I'm definitely questioning Dave Yeager now. Again, it's preseason, but I don't see that he's. But again, I don't think he's changing his offense when the season comes. I really don't. So if he doesn't change it, he's gone this year.
Guys, but I think it could work here.
Yeah, I think he's gone this year if he continues to run the type of offense because it just doesn't fit his personnel, man. I mean, this team can't play defense. He says he wants to run more, but you can't run when you're taking the ball out of bounds. And you don't have a free-flowing offense that generates three-pointers. Like, it's frustrating, man, because this team should be better. Obviously, not win games, but definitely be competitive. And that's all we ask for.
Yeah. I don't really know the coach pool or any of the candidates, but definitely like someone who could run a much faster offense.
Yeah, I mean, they may have
like a way to dish out the bigs to dish out corners, dish out to the corner for open threes. For
right.
Bogey and Buddy.
Right. They just need better off-screen actions and just more ball movement. Like the ball can't be stagnant on top in that mid-range. I always say it's so predictable. They're just trying to hit Buddy coming off a screen from one side to the other.
It's kind of a little bit of an effort thing too. Like the young guys really don't want to do the little things. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree.
But I don't know.
And someone just had a great point. Someone said talent is talent. Buy, absorb whoever you can grab. Trouble is no one wants to stop organization. Yeah, so he's pretty much saying if you can get a talented wing like Wiggins, you just got to do it because nobody's walking in here in Sacramento as a free agent. Nobody is. Yeah. And if someone can say Wiggins can transform into an all-star and you have a 10%, you got to take those odds, bro. Plain and simple. No excuses. Like, you have to take those odds because you can't draft for one. I mean,
you can sign Winslow for half the money and get the same production.
No, come on, dude.
Come on, dude. Stop.
He's not a scorer.
He's not a scorer. But Andrew's a scorer. Why do you keep knocking him? Like, he's a proven scorer. He's a proven scorer.
I need Samsung back.
Next,
guys like that.
Next big thing. I mean, I think it was just one bad year, to be honest.
Right. Again, I'm not very high on Wiggins. I just want more talent on this roster, and he would provide that.
To, like, bring more fans and bring more attention to the games. You know, even just for that.
He's just an upgrade, period, on this team. Like, if people want to say he sucks, you know what? That's fine. But he's better than what they have.
Yeah, I agree 100%. He would be the best player on this team immediately.
No doubt. No doubt in my mind. Like, and that just shows how bad this team is. Like, that's not a knock on him. It's a knock on the team. It's a knock on what the organization has put together.
Hey, we probably wouldn't even be talking about this if we just drafted Luka, man. I mean,
yeah, you would. Defense sucks. Period.
Yeah, and E-Man's talking all this shit right now, but the reality is he was upset for like 3 months. He just couldn't even watch basketball no more, and all of a sudden he's like a Luka hater. So it's,
come on, bro.
I don't know. Because you're saying he sucks on offense, he sucks on defense.
I said this team sucks on defense, and we need to fix that.
Then why'd you draft Bagley?
We should have drafted Jaren Jackson.
There you go. Just say that. You haven't said that.
You haven't said that either.
I've said that plenty of times. No, he was my number 2 prospect on my big board. Was he not?
No.
He wasn't my number 2 prospect on my big board?
No, Wendell Carter was.
No, he wasn't. He was my number 5. Wendell was 5.
Yeah, I could have.
I had Luka 1, had Jaren 2, had Aiden 3, I had Miles 4, and I had Wendell 5. Now, Miles Bridges is a stretch, but I was hoping that he's this year's Mitchell. I get it. He's a stretch at 4, but he would be the great small forward for the Kings, would he not?
Yeah, you can easily trade for him.
He's not trading for him, bro.
For Mikal Bridges?
No, he's talking about
Miles
Bridges.
I'm talking about Miles Bridges, bro.
He said Miles Bridges is better than Mikal Bridges.
I think Miles is much better than Mikal Bridges.
is better than Mike, but Mike Hill's a better defender.
No doubt.
Yeah, you're like
infatuated
by offense.
This team don't play defense. They need offense.
Exactly why they need defense.
Oh my God. One guy.
Someone needs to step up on
Luka, they could have just traded down to the 4th pick and taken Jaren Jackson. I mean, and gotten
Imagine
something
if
with
they
it
would have
too.
OG, bro.
Did someone just donate $5? Christian Martinez, I appreciate you if you did, brother. Someone said, I feel like Andrew Wiggins. Look at this. It's green, bro. Look at this. $4.99.
Hey, man.
That's funny.
Hey, I'm going to let you go because I got to go. But,
hey, thank you so much, my man, for calling in, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Good talking to you too, bro.
See you later. That was a great call, by the way. But Christian Martinez, if you did donate $5, I don't know how this works. We've never had that. I appreciate you, man. Definitely, we about to go buy some cheeseburgers after this with that money. But yeah, he said, I feel like Andrew Wiggins would be kind of like a Rajon Rondo, where he would come to a small market team and kind of revitalize his career. I agree. We need offense too, but maybe defense could lead to more offense. LOL. Boo-hoo, we pass on Luka. Cry. We should be crying. LOL. Rajon Rondo was good because he had George Karl as his coach. Those Space Jam dudes stole our talent. Hey, those Space Jam dudes stole our talent, bro. We got to believe in the Kings because it's all we got. It's all we got, man. Chris Middleton, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard are one of the free agent market next year. Do we have a shot? Anybody? No. No one's walking in here as a free agent. Nobody. You got to trade for them. You got to trade for a bad contract. Yeah, acting like Andrew Wiggins is not productive. Like he hasn't been productive. He had one bad year last year, and by bad, 15 points, which would have led the Kings, in scoring on his bad year. That's what's funny to me. But I say promote Bobby Jackson to head coach, please. No. And I love Bobby, but no. Coach got to go. Need a more modern, creative coach that will cater to the speed and talent on his roster. I agree. Again, dark horse on the Kings right now. Who you got? There's no dark horse on this team, bro. They're just not all they're not experienced. So there's no dark horse to me. I called it when we had Rondo, Gay, and Cousins that if we didn't make the playoffs, we ain't making it for the next 10 years. Don't say that, man. I don't want to be doing these type of casts for the next 10 years thinking that we're not winning games. It's just the preseason. His dude said they're not making it for 10 years. He called it. He said when they had Gay, Cousins, Rondo, if they didn't make the playoffs that year, they weren't making the playoffs for the next 10 years. And I said, please don't say that.
That's how we won't have a draft pick.
So that's 2 years in a row. This year and next year. Oh my gosh, you're right. That's already 5 years since that happened, right? Since they have Rondo and Gay, it's been 4 years. Man, Wiggins has been an efficient ball stopper his whole career. Who doesn't play defense? You're saying his rookie and sophomore season were good because box score numbers. In that case, DeMarcus Cousins is trash because all he does is box score numbers too, right? Right? I mean, if you're going to say box score numbers, you have to be fair and say all these guys on bad teams score box score numbers. You have to. You can't just say Andrew Wiggins is a box score number guy. Exactly. You got to see. Says DeMarcus. Is DeMarcus a box score guy?
We're trying to win, not add stats. We're trying to win.
Oh, you're trying to be competitive. You're trying to be competitive. Andrew Wiggins won't allow this team to get blown out.
Wants to play defense.
So you're okay with getting blown out every single night? Because that's what's going to happen.
I'm okay with someone trying on defense and then we get blown out.
Are any of these guys trying on defense?
Exactly. Why? I don't want Wiggins because he will not try. All he wants
you don't know
is
that.
His numbers, and he'll call it a night. That's it.
You don't know that, though.
I do know that.
This may be the first start he needed, just like Victor Oladipo did.
You're calling me optimistic, bro. Look at you.
This team needs talent.
Oh, if you get the fresh guys, you'll be good.
I'm just saying. Devo gets fired. Peja Bounce also. Jaeger gets fired. Right. Manny gets fired. Manny the trainer.
The difference between Oladipo and
he don't play defense either.
And freaking Wiggins is Oladipo Oladipo didn't have a big contract, so he didn't play it off cool like that. He was fighting for his life. He was fighting for a rep in his name, for a legacy, because they counted him out. Wiggins got all that handed to him.
Okay.
He doesn't have that drive that Oladipo has. Stop acting like a fresh start's gonna give him that drive, because it's not.
How do you know that?
Boy, he's like worse than Willie. He's just like, I expect everything. I know what I got. He put
Willie
up
ain't
20
never
points, got his paycheck, called it a career.
Agree to disagree. This team needs talent.
This team needs defense.
This team needs talent.
Players who
If you don't want to face it, but it's true, we kind of need big trades, and nobody that only want to get better. Nobody wants to come to sack. Would you have taken a chance on Rodney Hood? Hell no. Vlade's a spy for the Lakers. He loves LA too. He's like, oh, smile. Everybody loves him. Like all the announcers. Hey, did you talk to your boy Vlade Divac today? Oh yeah, we've had a great conversation. Oh man, that's the first. That was one of the. This is one of the great I've ever seen in my life, man. He's a spy for LA. That's funny. Wiggins is soft. Okay. You don't want to. What does it say? You just remember that we don't have a draft pick this year. It's lit. I take Wiggins big time. Mito, Vlade, effing us. Oh, man. It's been 50. I know. That's a crazy hit, man. Shout out to my boy, Blake McKernan, man. Make sure to subscribe to his YouTube channel. We'll put a link in the description very, very soon. Just type it in, man. Sacramento proud. Blake McKernan, the beast. Going international soon, man, because he's going undefeated. 10-0. Let's go. November 2nd, he fights in Stockton. He fights at the Civic where Eman and I grew up. I keep saying me. I'm so illiterate now. Where Eman and I grew up. Civic, 4,000 people. Gonna be lit. Gonna be a fun night. We're 11-0. After you go 11-0, guess what? He's going 8 rounds. After 8 rounds, he's going the full 12 because he's going for a world title. Eman, how does that sound to you? That sounds exceptional. Kevin Knox is the biggest sleeper in the draft. I wish we drafted him. I wonder if we land Zach LaVine, would that help our scoring?
LaVine is hooping.
But yeah, he don't want a ball stopper. He don't want to score. Right. He just said no Andrew Wiggins, but he'll take Zach LaVine. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I don't want to talk to you.
I would trade Buddy and Bogey for Zach LaVine. Offense for offense.
So you wouldn't get Andrew Wiggins? He don't play defense. Zach don't play defense.
He's actually legit on offense, unlike Wiggins.
How?
He has a drive in him, unlike Wiggins, bro. You see how they play.
That is the craziest thing. If you didn't say that, I would be like, he's consistent. He's saying he's soft. He's saying he's going to drive. Oladipo,
It's true.
That's
facts. Jimmy said
that's a lie.
This guy is whack.
No. I'm talking about LaVine and him. They both play on the same damn team. First and foremost, they both put up 20 points, and they play no effing defense.
Way better than Wiggins on offense.
Oh my god. That's not accurate, guys. Don't listen to that. That's not accurate whatsoever.
He thinks Carmelo is not one of the best shooters of all time.
Carmelo is not one of the best shooters of all time. He's one of the best scorers. It's a completely different thing. If you're a volume scorer, if you take 20 shots and you score 20 points, I hope you score 20 points a game. So
he doesn't believe in Carmelo.
No, I don't. What does Bogey come back? We need Garrett Temple back. John, obviously, would bro. Maybe we need Parsons. Just kidding. Zach is better than Wiggins. Eman is just spitting facts. Let me get a Cowboy Kingdom shirt now. Someone says Zach is better than Wiggins. Eman is spitting facts. Let me get a cowbell shirt right now. He said he wants some merch, bro. He just wants some merch. He just wants some merch. It's not true. It's not true.
I would have
it's not true.
Wiggins that $80 million than trade for Wiggins. I would do that.
What?
I would have rather paid Wiggins that big $80 million in the offseason rather than get freaking Wiggins.
You mean LaVine?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I'm like, what? You about to trade for? You about to sign him too now?
No. You know what I'm talking about. I would go for LaVine. I'd rather give that money to LaVine than I would Wiggins. Skip that.
I don't know, man. I'd go for Wiggins. I'm just saying.
We were debating who was better, Levine or Booker, for a while.
You mean for like a game? Until we figured out that Booker was better? He had a better feel for the game?
Yeah, and now look where Levine's coming at.
I mean, he hasn't done shit, honestly.
Have you not watched him? He was smoking Oladipo yesterday.
Are you not watching that? They're not going to win many games? And Indiana is?
Are you watching Levine, though? He is...
So all you care is about box score numbers?
He destroyed... No, I watched the game yesterday. He destroyed Oladipo, straight up.
So you're saying the Bulls are going to have better records this year?
Better record than the Kings? Yeah.
Everybody going to have better record than the Kings, though. So what's that saying? The Kings are going to be the worst team in the NBA.
Debatable.
No, you talk about box score numbers. If the Bulls are a bad team and Zach LaVine puts up numbers, who cares? Right? Because that's what you're saying.
The only reason why I brought up LaVine, I don't know how you brought up LaVine, but all I'm saying is, yeah, he's hooping. I like him. He's actually hooping.
And someone brought up LaVine Henry.
All I said. He's hooping.
So Andrew's not hooping.
But I would not take LaVine over a feisty defender. I want a feisty defender before I get LaVine.
So all he's saying is Wiggins and LaVine are soft, but he has a preference towards LaVine. That's all I'm hearing.
All I'm saying is the Kings need defense. LaVine is a better player than Wiggins. You follow me now?
Subjective. I don't know about that.
I
think Wiggins and LaVine are very. I think LaVine and Wiggins are very. They're like right there. There's no one like Andrew. No one in the NBA has Andrew's talent. Nobody does. His talent is Hall of Fame talent. His mindset is trash. I get it. But you cannot debate. Jimmy said it himself. But he's not. Rudy's never been as athletic.
Yes, he has. At
one
point in time,
God.
Rudy was
Andrew Wiggins got a 42-inch vertical. And he got the length of a.
Doesn't matter if he cannot shoot the ball.
I said he has Hall of Fame.
Zach LaVine has a bigger vertical than
he does not have. No, he's not a better athlete than Wiggins, bro. Are you serious? Have you seen Andrew Wiggins? The amazing. Bro. Look at what Jimmy said about him. Look at the quote. I'll read it to you. Did you read it?
Yeah, he called him soft.
He
called him God-given talent.
There you go. He said.
Yeah, so did Ben McLemore had God-given talent.
He does not have Andrew's. Yeah, but Andrew's a proven 20-point scorer. Ben isn't.
You just said his mind is trash. You said that.
That doesn't mean that his mindset can't change.
Oh, so Ben still has hope.
Ben doesn't have hope. Ben's a 14th-man roster. Borderline, like, not in the NBA.
All he needs is
Andrew's a starter, though.
He just needs to change his scenery, bro.
But Andrew Wiggins is a starter on the playoff team. Yes or no?
I cannot believe you can change your mind. Like, you cannot do that. Especially when someone handed you the biggest contract you can ask for.
I agree. It makes it tougher.
Like, for what? I got my money.
But you can't dispute his talent, though. His talent is just insane. Like, it's insane.
His physique is awesome. I get that.
It's just his skill set's awesome. You just got to put it together mentally. And it's like I'm saying, I'm acting like he's Ben McLemore, but he's not Ben McLemore. It's like he's a bona fide.
He put up 20, Timberwolves still lost. He put up 15, Timberwolves still lost. He put up numbers once your brother was gone. Maybe they still lost. He doesn't equal.
I mean, like you said, they were 2 games away from being the 4 seed.
I would rather have.
Right? Isn't that what you said not too long ago?
These 2 small forwards from the Jazz, Ingles and Crawford, than have freaking.
That's what I'm saying, like
guys who actually care about.
Jimmy Butler and the third stringers versus the Kings. Jimmy Butler and the third stringers versus the Kings would be a competitive game, or would they beat the Kings?
No, I think Jimmy Butler on the Kings, basically the third stringer, would be competitive.
Oh, give homie a mic. E-Man goes to sleep with the Luka Doncic Mavericks jersey. He's not even a Luka fan no more. He's something else. I don't even know.
I love Luka.
He does not. I wonder how.
Hurts every time I watch him on Twitter.
I wonder how soon we will trade Zebo good. McLemore the GOAT. Zach is better. Wiggins the most shots. All Zach can do is dunk real pretty. Wiggins got speed to go with Fox speed. No D either, but at least they'll fly like the wind. No question. Jimmy Butler and the third stringers is the Kings. I just want the game. Otherwise, I'm going to get richer and richer since the T-Wolves could have had Dunn, Levine, Wiggins, Market, and Towns. Hey, man, I'm the dude who just called 10 minutes ago. I've been talking to your bro. I was good talking to you, brother. Thank you, Bronson. Appreciate you calling in, bro. If you stream again tomorrow, I'll try to call in again. Thanks for the talk, man. I really appreciate it. No doubt. Danny, what are some coaches that we can look for? Levine, 3-point shot, but can put him over Wiggins. Maybe Divac can teach the bigs to flop. Hey, that's a good. Divac should be teaching the bigs how to flop properly. Divac, to teach them how to flop. And that played better defense.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Jesus, man.
This person's show. He's trying to He's like 4 seconds late.
My boy's like 4 seconds late on every shot block. He's like, oh, man. I wonder why I missed it. Oh, my gosh. If Wiggins has a bad mentality on the playoff team with other good players, then what would he become on the Kings?
Oh, big facts.
Divac is part of the
Big
Illuminati.
facts. Whoever made that comment, I agree with you.
That's the guy saying, is it the guy saying that he's better? That your guy's better? I don't know. I'm lost. He said McLemore's a GOAT too, though, like right before this. So now he's saying Vic facts.
Name me another pizza guy as good as he is.
Isaiah Thomas. Oh, no. Isaiah Thomas, the best pizza guy ever. Hire you and E-Man as a coach and GM. You'll obviously know what has to happen.
No, Leo would just go more offense.
No, I would have drafted Luka. But if if my owner said you gotta draft a big, then and the only guy was left was Marvin and Jaren or Wendell, I would have gone Jaren. I would have gone Wendell. But again, man, it's all subjective. We don't really know yet, and I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt to Marvin Bagley until we see otherwise. Again, I think he can become a 20 and 10 guy.
I think your third guy was Trae Young, right? He was up there on your big board, not Miles. It was Trae Young.
No, I had Miles number 4.
But it was Trae.
I had Trey probably 6th after.
Playmaking, bro. He's like at every.
It's what it is. I had Luka, Jaren, Aiden, Miles, Wendell, Trey, Bagley. My top 7.
Disrespectful, bro.
See what I mean? Like now I'm called a hater because I have Bagley 7.
How'd you have Trae Young over Bagley?
Because I think he's better than him.
Have Wendell Carter over Bagley?
I think he's better.
I think it's just safer. In that case, you can go freaking Wagner. He's safe too.
He's not safe. That boy is injured. He's been injured since the summer league. He can't even get on the roster yet. He's too skinny.
Wagner?
He's not playing. He's injured. They're saying he's soft.
But he was solid though.
He's skilled. He's skilled. But I don't know. I mean, he can't get on the floor. All Laker people are saying that he can't get on the floor because he's injured. I can't say what Jerry tells me, man, but there's a bunch of like non-tough guys in the NBA. Definitely. Andrew Parsons is one of those guys. Chandler Parsons is just soft. Period. Jerry Reynolds, said some guys like George Hill. This is what he said, bro. Okay. Like George Hill will find ways to miss more games. Some guys will come back faster. What did Jimmy Butler do last year? He wasn't supposed to come back April 6th. He came back because he's a tough mother hover, right? Some guys will take their time and go fishing. And that's what George Hill loves to do, baby. That's why the Jazz got rid of him and they got Ricky Rubio. There's a reason why he's not very – I wasn't even high when they got George Hill. Okay, but Ricky came at $14 million, and
They
he
would have brought him back if they would have accepted a smaller deal. I'm worried about him. They freaking lost.
no, they really they traded for Ricky Rubio though, because they really liked Rubio more. And that's what they
It
wanted.
was both in the same offseason though.
That's what I'm saying. So
They
they
walked away first.
huh?
They lost.
They didn't sign Hill until Summer League, bro. Remember that? They had a chance to bring him back. They said no, we're trading for Ricky. And that's what they did.
They did not. They weren't gonna offer what other teams were offering.
The Lakers offered him $10 million. He said no. The Kings went in there with so much cap space, they offered him everything because they had nothing else to offer him.
Exactly.
George Hill would have taken $10 million with the Jazz.
No, he wouldn't have.
Yes, they would have. Bro, they didn't want him no more.
That's not true.
They didn't want him no more.
He wanted money. He's a smart man. That has changed. Cleveland now.
Yeah, in Cleveland now, yo. He's in Cleveland now.
He's hooping with the little Collison guy. What's his name? Sexton.
No, Sexton's better than he is already. Dave Yeager takes off a mask. Really, Tim Donaghy. The Kings gave up 200 points this season, even if it's 2010. The rest of the team is inconsistent. Joshua Bagley used his right hand. I did. So there's absolutely no way we can return a pick this year. Retain a pick, no. What happens if Marvin Bagley wins Rookie of the Year? He's not going to win Rookie of the Year because his team is not going to win many games. Watch the game, but all I know that you have a team right now in the preseason. When the team starts, the machine fires up and won't shut down until the first round of the playoffs. LOL. E-Man is a closet. E-Man is a closet Mavs fan. He's not. I'm the closet Mavs fan. E-Man is a Bagley fan now. He's not even a Luka fan. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'll defend him on that one, but that's it. I'm really gonna buy a Luka Doncic 77 jersey. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. When I wear it with showing you guys, probably not, because then you guys are gonna just, unless I have paparazzis and stuff. But like, no. Buy me one too. Nah, but that's why he's a closet fan. Oh, so he's saying he's a closet fan, but I'm the actual fan. That makes more sense. He can predict the future since someone in the game back Rookie of the Year, MVP. I say Luka definitely win Rookie of the Year. My hater, right? Bro, Bagley's not winning. He's not going to win Rookie of the Year unless he puts up like 18 and 8. Or like, did you see who won Rookie of the Year last year? The bar keeps getting higher and higher, bro. This draft class is extremely talented. I know. I know. I know. He's not going to, bro. I hate to say it like that. This team will not win enough games for him to win Rookie of the Year. Aiden's going to be a high favorite because he's going to put up stats on a bad team. And on the bad team that will have more wins than the Kings. The Suns with Devin Booker, when he comes back, they'll win more games than the Kings. Unless he's out for the whole year. Then it's a whole different story. Then I'm looking at different guys. Like, you don't know. Like, I was looking at that Grizzlies team. Mike Conley healthy now. Gasol healthy. Yeah, they're older. But they're bound to win 35 games this year if they stay healthy. Jaren Jackson can be a huge, like a huge highlight for them in terms of how Donovan Mitchell played last year. Like, he's on a good team, in a good environment, with a good coaching staff. Who's another rookie that can make a difference that's on a good team? I would have said Lonnie Walker, but he's out for the year, man. Walker with the Spurs. Yeah, so that sucks because you know what's crazy? Since they're look at Murray is one of the best defensive players in the game. He's out for the year, right? ACL. If Lonnie didn't get hurt, Lonnie would have been that guy, kind of like Mitchell. Like right away, and a good team with the Spurs, then we would have been like, oh, we passed on Lonnie Walker. But reality is he's in a great system. But now he's not even playing. So remember I told you the Spurs, they might not be a playoff team this year, bro. I know you keep saying they got better. They just lost their starting point guard. And that makes all the difference.
Yeah, especially in the league where in the West, everyone has point guard.
especially when he's
Like, how are they gonna?
a great defender.
gonna
Like he's a
guard
great defender, right? Because everybody afraid of Fox. Everybody ducks Fox. Rondo ducked him.
The Spurs will
Lonzo ducked him.
to the Kings, mark my words.
So, Colin Sexton, Rookie of the Year. Lonnie only out 4 to 6 weeks. Really? Not 4 to 6 weeks?
What?
Lonnie is? I
No,
think he
bro.
tore his
ACL.
ACL, bro. I'll double check on that. Aiden, Rookie of the Year. What about Derek White? He's people keep saying Derek White on the Spurs, but it's like I like him, but we have to see if he can actually produce in a real season. Might be 6 to 8 weeks. No, I know Murray's out for the year. I think Lonnie's out for like 10. I mean, if you're out 10 to 12 weeks, at that point, I'm gonna rest him and be like, dude, take your time. No need to come back. DeRozan's gonna put up 30 points a night, but we still gonna lose games. I mean, let's call it the way it is. I mean, DeRozan's gonna have a big year this year, stats wise, but I don't know, man.
Get round one.
All right, man. You talk to these fans now, bro. You talk to these fans now. We're just gonna have you guys just talk and talk and talk. What do you guys think about Gabriel, D-League player? MPJ or Bagley? Murray tore his ACL. Walker has a torn meniscus. There it is. Walker has a torn meniscus. What else do you guys want to talk about, man? What other rookies? Who else is nice this year? Think about it. You know who's gonna have a big year this year? Zach Collins. Bam Adebayo about to have a big year this year for the Heat. Dude was just a baller to me. Let me see. You guys want to call it a night? We've been on stream for 1:17. Appreciate you guys, man. Still being on the stream, man. Much love and support to all you guys. Honestly, don't have much more to talk about the Kings. I think we've hit that cat on the head a lot of times. I think you're high on Jonathan Isaac too. I love Shai Alexander and Miles Bridges. Love Miles Bridges. I love Isaac as well. He's gonna be very good in my opinion. He's gonna be very good. So Mo Bamba, you guys remember, I'm not like if I had to bet, I said that he wouldn't work out, but if his jump shot's falling, this dude's gonna be a beast. He's another guy. Like if Mo's jump shot's falling, like 7'10" wingspan. I'm like slurring my words. I'm hella tired. That team can be scary as well. So, dude, Leo, what's up? What's going on? Noah, what's up, my man? Yeah. I like Miles Bridges. I hope he has a good year for the Hornets this year. Maybe he convinces Kemba to stay. I like Fox's teammate. What's his name? Kentucky kid. That went number 11 last year. How was his name? That game was terrible. Why is Buddy running on? Why is Buddy running the opposite? Anyone on this team guard a lob? Malik Monk. Someone said, "Why is Buddy running the offense?"
Why is who? Buddy.
Because the Jazz, even though they're up 40, they still trapped. Go ahead, man. Talk about something new. I'm just getting sleepy out here.
Y'all disrespecting Buddy Hield? That the Kings didn't chase Jabari Parker. He was already bad enough. Oh God. Leo actually wanted Jabari Parker. Says enough about him. All Leo cares about is offense. He would have put up 20 on the Kings. Exactly. Buddy should be facilitating. I didn't even expect Buddy to facilitate, especially this soon. I'm like, maybe in like 4 or 5 years he can be a solid facilitator. But year what? What year is he in? 3? 2? He's probably in 3 right now, but he's facilitating perfectly. I was super impressed with Buddy Hield.
I try to tell Leo, I'm like, he set up so many open looks today. The people who caught the ball just weren't hitting their shots. But he got so many players open looks. I was impressed. I was like, the buddy's actually initiating the offense. He's actually bringing the ball up and finding someone to be. All I remember Buddy Hield being is a shooter. All he wanted to do was shoot the ball last year as much as he could and get his points. But there is a big difference this season. He's facilitating. He's getting everyone involved. I feel like he hung out with Bogdan enough to now. I feel like he's a facilitator, and he's. I still limit his dribbles. I think if he dribbles too much, it's probably going to be a turnover. Someone check how many turnovers did he have today? Kings didn't chase Jabari. Bogdan facilitator. Yeah, Bogdan. Yeah, I want Bogdan to be my secondary facilitator once Fox isn't facilitating anymore. Bogdan is definitely number 2, and I want Buddy to be number 3. That's exactly what I want. I'm cool with that. How did Buddy do today? He's probably learning from exactly Brandon. Buddy Hield is definitely learning from Bogdan. I know they went to Serbia together. Bogdan said everything's cheap in Serbia, and he really enjoyed hanging out with his buddy. Let me see how many turnovers Buddy had. I wish we had all stats. Buddy Hield had 2 turnovers and 7 assists. I'll take that ratio all day, every day. Let's check Lucas. He got like.
I'm drinking beer when I'm depressed.
Luka has like 5 turnovers and 8 assists. But Leo will find a way to sugarcoat Luka's turnovers.
What we start doing on the whiteboards, going live, and that's breaking down plays. And saying, bro, that's a good idea. We got all the boards. We got all the stuff right now.
We should go turn on the TV and hook up a computer to the TV and break it down right now. I just need to break down quarter 1 for you and tell you how impressed I was by Buddy Hield.
Break it down.
2 turnovers, bro.
He uploaded highlights already.
No, the GMS, whatever that guy is. He uploads everything.
Oh,
offense and defense. I like that guy. Kings are subjective. They only put up the points.
Oh my God, that's white shit.
Yeah, Jabari would have put up 20 for the Kings, but allowed like 30 points. Hey, Leo wanted Jabari too.
I do.
Do you think Fox is even worth being on the floor? If he's even handling the ball, his shot is not good enough to be on.
I'll talk about that. He don't play no defense.
Fox?
Did you see him?
He was harassing Ricky Rubio. They kept calling fouls on him.
That's a great point. If he can't even shoot and he's not playing defense, answer that. So that's your whole concept of no one plays defense, right?
Well, let's just say this. Dave Yeager said Fox knows every position for every player. Every play for every position. My fault. And if he knows that,
good for him.
If he does know that, then he does know what to do when he's running a number 2. I mean, Dave Yeager setting up 2-pointers. I'm pretty sure Fox can hit 2-pointers because he hits his free throws. It's just today he had a bad shooting night. Everyone has a bad shooting night. I feel like they got worried. Like once Fox started missing, everybody started missing, and it just looked my biggest anger. The Kings passed on Luka because they thought Fox would be the one to have the ball in his hand. My question is, now they don't have Fox handling the ball. That is exactly my point. Damn. That is exactly my point. This is why I wanted Luka as well. But their argument was we don't want to take the ball out of Luka's hand. Yet they start another point guard, Yogi. I don't get it. I don't get what this front office is trying to do, man. Should we sign Corey Brewer? Absolutely. I'd take him over a lot of guys on the squad. I, in my opinion, I feel like Wayne, the guy who comes in with like 4 minutes left to play, the kid, the undrafted kid, is such a hustler. That's what I'm looking for. Like guys, like I don't care if they foul out. Like I'm not expecting them to play. I just want them to care about defense and get after it. Guys like Wayne and maybe Corey Brewer. I mean, I would only sign Corey Brewer because he can't get any worse. I mean, he's gonna be somewhat of a positive to this team somehow, some way. He will.
The Kings gonna make me an alcoholic, bro. Why am I? God, I'm depressed.
If we don't have a shot about. How different do you think this draft would have looked if we would have had a guy from the Knicks?
Your draft number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What do you think he would have drafted?
On number 3, we had Atlanta.
The guy from the Knicks, the one who drafted
Yeah.
Kevin Knox.
If you
He's been money, bro. He's been money.
2?
Yeah.
How would that have skewed the draft?
Like if he was still with the Kings.
Oh, Perry.
Scott Perry. So he hit it on the number when he got Fox and Bagley. I mean,
about Justin Jackson.
When he got on paper, that was such a great draft. Everyone on paper was like,
I wasn't happy.
Except you, obviously.
Justin was like the whole time, stay away from Justin. They fucking.
I wanted OG.
Right.
And Kyle Kuzma.
And I would have been happy with that.
And then you wanted Donovan Mitchell.
Right.
Or Malik Monk.
Right. I think.
And then we ended up getting Harry Giles, which is a positive, and Justin Jackson, which is
we weren't high on Giles because of like everybody had like his injuries.
Yes.
Yes. We interviewed Giles twice.
But the only reason why I trusted OG more because he had one injury. He had one ACL tear.
Yeah, and this will have 3 already.
And Harry had 3, and I was like, nah. But prove me wrong.
But at 20 though, it's okay. But
at
15, you're like,
that's
what?
still a high lottery
You
pick.
can still choose OG or Kyle and still have Harry. If Harry was your guy, that's fine.
Imagine if they would have gambled and got OG and Harry. You just signed 2 guys with torn ACLs. How do you feel? We're just gambling. It's gonna work.
Great. It's gonna work. You saw me OG to Leonard, the passes.
Oh my god, bro. A shadow could guard Rubio. He's talking about when Fox was guarding Rubio. Bro, when I was watching Ricky,
he's fucking good.
He's finesse, but he's slow. Like he doesn't have like he's
exceptional athleticism.
Yeah.
He's hella good.
But
just like Ingles.
He just like he finds a way to maneuver.
Yes. Just like Ingles.
I was like, how is he doing? He's like, he's not even fast. Like he's just
How does Ingles do it?
Props to him. But I think guys can shut him down though, as long as he doesn't have screens. Guys can shut him down.
That's like saying as long as you don't have 2 legs. Everybody uses screens nowadays. Yeah. It's frustrating. You're right. Like if it was 1-on-1, it's not 1-on-1.
There it is. If we had Wayne Gabriel and Samson as our 2-way players, I'd be the happiest guy ever. Like even watching them on the Stockton Kings, like I'd go down and watch that. I love Lottie, but we need a new manager. I don't know. I think we need a macro perspective right now. Just fast forward to next year already. There's no more Willie. 6 months later, Kings exercise.
Kings sign $100 million. Would you be shocked?
No!
Now you're talking shit about Wiggins. Would you be shocked if this dude got $100 million?
I would be
top 6 pick.
I would be depressed, bro. He hasn't earned a $100,000 contract. He deserves like a 8 to 11 million contract.
You ain't getting that. You getting 19.
Well, with the cap increasing, not 19 though. Anything modest, bro, like 9 to 15 if I'm being really nice.
My God.
I'm not saying Willie's a serviceable player.
No doubt.
No doubt.
No doubt.
He would be one of the best big men to come off the bench in the
That's
NBA.
like a big one,
Yeah, for sure.
But
But as a starter, I don't know. I would pay him that much money though. And I would give him for like 2-3 years. Not a max. Tell Leo this year when I come out for a game, we can go drink after the game. You guys even become alcoholics, bro.
Oh, my God.
You stay away from it, you'll be happier.
Stay away from the Kings,
They say Perry would have picked Luka all day, every day, and twice on Tuesday.
I don't think he would have.
You don't think he would
I
have?
think they went Bagley. I really ask myself that when I talk to myself. I talk to myself a lot.
When the Knicks come,
And I'm like, would you have drafted Luka? You know why I don't know that? Why I know? Because what's his name? Our real GM is not Bloody. It's fucking Brandon. Brandon wanted Marvin.
I don't believe that. I think
Brandon
they both
wanted
wanted Bagley.
They both wanted Marvin, yeah.
Based on their board, right? The picture that leaked.
Luka was 3.
Yeah. And my boy Michael Porter Jr. was 4.
Fucking crazy, bro.
They should have put an if right next to it. If healthy, then at 4.
And I had Miles at 5.
Do you think Bagley was going number 2 by any team? Any team that was there?
No. I remember they said all the good teams want Luka, all the bad teams don't.
That's funny.
So no, I don't think he would have won number 2, bro.
The problem is Fox and Bagley can be deadly pick and roll, but Dave Yeager doesn't run the pick and roll.
They really don't.
I have to watch the tape today.
They do like once a game.
Today they ran a lot of plays, like actual plays. Like they weren't even running pick and roll. Like they were just like handoffs, and then Willie makes a read. If it's not there, he passes it, catches it. I was like, all right. I mean, props. They're getting open looks. They're running plays. But that's true. If they want more speed, just run pick and rolls with Bagley and Fox.
They have to though.
Fox needs to attack, not
Not
teardrop
like,
it.
Not like show like
Yeah.
act like he is.
Yeah.
He has to commit to it.
Yeah.
Mitchell
It's
attacks
a
you.
mentality.
No,
Yeah.
Mitchell attacks you. He goes into your body.
Yeah.
And then that opens up for everybody else. Obviously, Willie's not Rudy.
Fox is not handling the ball. We need a new coach.
So I keep saying he needs to have the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
He needs to be James Harden, like whatever he wants to do, let him fucking do it.
He calls the plays. You know that, right?
Yeah, but he don't have the ball in his hands though. He calls the play that his coach wants him to call.
Yeah. No. He
Yeah.
calls the plays that coach drew up.
No,
He's just executing them.
because he constantly looks back at Dave, and Dave's like,
I'm
what
on the
fuck you
floor,
saying?
bro. He does not. They catch it, run. Fox dribbling one hand and calling out a play with the other one. He's not looking back at Dave.
He did a lot last year.
Well, this year he runs the show.
He
Did at the end of last season too.
You know how you know?
At the end of the season. He does. He runs the plays, bro, but the plays that are being drawn up are not 3-pointers, and that's my problem with Dave. He doesn't draw up plays where you shoot threes like consistently.
No, the plays he draws he sends Fox to the fucking wing where he's most effective with the ball in his fucking hand.
But like I've watched the same play so many times, I feel like I can draw it on a whiteboard and like without even watching it.
Draw it up.
And next
Draw
week,
it up.
it's like
Oh, stay right there.
let's see what else we got. OG at 15, Harry at 20.
Fucking one
101.
That would have been a risk. I didn't have Harry at 20. I had Kyle Kuzma at 20.
On 101. I'll bring you a little thing. We're not going purple. We're going red because I don't like purple no more.
Leo, if he doesn't take Luka, he would have went with Jackson.
You know I would have too. Stop lying.
Yeah, Leo would have went with Jaren Jackson if he didn't get Luka. He would have
on video for the rest of our lives.
He would have taken Jaren Jackson over DeAndre Ayton, right?
Huh?
He would have taken Jaren Jackson over DeAndre Ayton.
I would have taken Jackson over Aiden.
Leo was super high on Jaren Jackson
High because he's such a great defensive
and
player.
Miles Bridges. Exactly. So when you talk about the Kings would have done this, shoulda, coulda, won, done this, then they would have gotten this.
But Jaren can hit an open 3-point shot, and Bagley can't. That's the difference.
My whole point when I go on my rant, you always talking about Luka is because you never talk about Jaren. That's what we actually
Go
need.
ahead. Draw it up.
Right here.
Right here.
Check it out. I'm gonna be Coach Dave Yeager right now.
Move this. Move the mic. Move the mic.
We're gonna bring up some tape and see if it comes up. All right, this is the half court line. Right. We have Buddy.
He really does have this shit memorized.
Fox is right here. Willie's right here. And then there's usually a guy coming from here. Right.
Right.
And he's just gonna give the ball up here. I have 1, 2, 3.
Fucking terrible offense.
And then he's gonna pass the ball to him, and then Fox is gonna act like he's gonna go this way. But he comes back this way, and then Willie's supposed to
You don't ever see the ball again.
Willie's supposed to hand it off, and he hands it off, but Fox gets it right here, and then he usually passes it out, takes a shot. Or other times Willie keeps the ball and either tries to find someone else or hit a shot. But
talk about Buddy, how he comes off the screen, how everyone can jump that lane because they know what they're doing. They want an open shot for Buddy.
But literally, there's like the guy who's in the zone here doesn't move. The guy who's in the opposite doesn't move. It's literally this is the movement. This is all you have to guard.
Right.
Every defender.
It's so easy to guard.
Every defender's like, all right, we're just watching here. They're not moving the ball away from them.
No.
All they do is the ball is either gonna show, come back, and show. That's it. And they do it again. They just do it on different ends.
Or they'll do it on different sides.
Yeah. And then but the big always has it.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to move it over here, and then shoot the freaking ball. That's my offense. Did you guys get it?
It's really not complicated.
Call me Coach Dave Yeager now.
It's really not that complicated. Oh my gosh.
I'm bringing some tape, bro. Move.
Like,
move the thing over here. Someone posted it already. Watch.
It's just like, look at when I see two is like, everybody is watching this fool, right? So, Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield's on the bottom, right?
This is my boy, MGMT.
They're trying to set him a screen right there, and he's running hard. Buddy runs a lot, just like JJ Redick. Like that's what great shooters do. They run and run. Clay moves. But when your other guys don't move, it's so easy to guard.
Here it is.
All right. How's that? Oh, my God. I saw that live, too. Hold up.
Draw your play first.
Hold up. No, play that again, because that's the play that I'm talking about. Like,
God, bro.
guys, check this. Watch this.
All right, here's the play where they run right here. It's right here, right in the beginning. This is what I wish they could have done. He has the ball. He makes plays, right? They run a pick and roll, and then Gobert your big should be setting screens, not handling the freaking ball. Such a beautiful shot. My God.
Why can't we do that offense?
Here's the play. He showed this way.
There it is.
They fast forward. I wish they can. I wish they can show the whole thing. But he showed that way, and then he came back, and then Willie's like, all right, I'll make the handoff. And he gets blocked. Boy. Oh, my God.
Fudge. Jimmy Butler. It always comes back to Jimmy Butler.
Watch the play, though. Watch the play again. Watch how easy Gobert's job is.
How come Willie doesn't do that? Wait, because our guards are not Donovan Mitchell.
Right here. He's standing here. He could have easily blocked the shot.
Yeah, he could have. But you know what? He didn't show because he knows he trusts Rudy.
Yeah. That I'll give credit to Doug Yeager. He draws the best out of
best
plays
plays
you can ask for. What?
Go back to that play though. Was it Yogi setting that screen for Marvin? Yogi is strong. He set that screen on Favors.
Oh my God. This is what I like about Bagley. Did he travel?
He did. I saw it in person. I don't want to be called a hater, but he traveled. One.
No, he dribbled. That's a dribble.
One.
2,
3.
No, that counts. He's freaking long. Giannis out here.
Slow as Rubio and Ingles, giving them buckets. How does that happen? Because they're smart, guys. You want high basketball IQ. Oh my gosh. That's just terrible
Baker
defense.
called a timeout right away. I remember that. God, there's no offensive plays for the Kings.
See? Go back to that play, bro. Please. Go back to that play.
All right.
Set. All right. This is what I'm talking about. The Kings should be able to fucking do this all day long.
This is in transition. Why? Because the Kings brick the shot. No one set. There's no one set. Everyone, you got to trail it over here.
Okay. Slow it up.
That's on it. You got to commit to somebody, bro. You're just stuck.
That's on Harry, bro.
He business decision. He put his hand back. Nah, you got it.
That's just bad at dealing with Harry Giles, yeah.
Here we go, baby. He's gonna fake coming this way and come back.
Good shot.
That's a good shot.
I like shot. My God. Go back to that play, bro.
Oh, I love this play. It was
Go back to that play.
It was Ingles and the guy.
Go back to that play. Watch this, y'all. So this is the movement that we don't have, right? And my thing is, Exum's not known to be a three-point shooter. And watch what happens. Why the are you running on him?
No, he did pretty
No,
good.
well, what happened there? How did this dude get wide open? Go back. He's the one that passed it, right? Oh, yeah. That's your play, bro. Never stop moving.
Yeah.
That's Warriors type play. This dude has guarded him, gets lost.
That comes with experience, bro. He obviously lost him.
Who was guarding Crawford? They go back? Was it Harry or was it Justin?
It was Frank Mason. Like I said, they're all fast breaks. They're not even set up.
Go right there, play.
It was a fast break, and Frank Mason had to pick him up. He was the closest guy there. God damn it. See what I mean? It was actually a miss. That was a broken play.
Yeah.
See what I mean? These are all like in transition. Oh my God, what the movement?
That's just the move. We don't have that movement.
Here we go.
Let's see.
know?
Look at he's just fucking standing there. It worked on this one, but it's like, what are people saying?
Trey Jackson for KD. You're missing the screen. There it is. Good. All right. Dave Yeager offense 101. Right after the timeout.
All right. This is what we're talking about, guys.
Double
Why is
screen.
our bigs up here making plays, making decisions. I don't want that. Look how easy it is to guard. Look it. Why?
So off too.
Oh my god! And he fucking runs
he
into him.
freaking missed him too.
Oh, he did it. He found him.
All right, we gotta give credit to Harry, bro. That was legit.
That's the frustration, yo.
Tell me they're running. I'm actually trying to get when they actually make shots. God, they only have 10 points.
Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Here it is.
We need more. We need more of that from Fox. That's all day butter. Come on. Woo! Go back to that real fast. And see like who actually committed. No, go back. Okay.
And they're in the middle.
My God. That's Buddy's fault. Okay. Bad fucking screen. Go ahead.
That's a big man move right there. Not a small forward. Oh,
God. Oh, God. Go back to that.
Young team, bro. Young team.
Okay. Play it.
Willie's like, I got him. No, I don't. Psych.
Oh,
Psych.
shit. Willie, what are you doing? You want to get paid $100 million, but you can't stay with your man, bro. You got one job.
He's like, I got him, coach. No, I don't.
Oh, shit. Oh, see.
Hey, then he's like, all right, I'll get my 2 points back.
Oh, that's productive.
Here it is. Here's my favorite play. Look at that. It works every time, baby.
Pick and roll, right?
Yeah. That's the flow of the offense.
That's in transition, though.
Yeah. Get that out of my house. That's $100 million player right there.
Yeah, go back to that play, bro. That's the play that I was talking. When I text you, I was like, why can't we do this all the time? Willie should be setting that screen.
It's all in transition, bro. No one said again. Look at that.
How did he get lost? Why did Fox get lost? There's no need for him.
No one communicating. And they both
Oh
left
my
Rubio.
God. He had two options.
He could have shot.
That's just bad communication, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
you see, he was picking up. No one said switch. No one said nothing.
is that Willie's fault for not calling it out?
It's Yogi. Yogi's guy's coming out.
No, but Willie's not saying there's a screen coming because I feel like Fox, if you go back a little bit, he doesn't know where that screen's coming from.
Fox didn't.
Watch. He's like, what do I do? What do I do?
Fox is guarding Ricky. It's this guy. They're supposed to communicate. But if he says switch, he's supposed to tell Fox. The Yogi left and started guarding Ricky. That was freaking Yogi's fault.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Willie isn't guarded. The players have talent. The coach sucks. They have. Why are the bigs out there? Because Jaeger thinks he's running this.
We didn't see a big lineup, man. That sucks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, here's your boy.
Hold
Best
up.
defender of the game. My boy Buddy Hield never goes under screens. Except when it's 3-point shooters.
Say when it's Donovan Mitchell, the best player. Go back. Go back to that one. See it again. Why? Why?
This is what I mean. He's a bad defender. And this is when Joe Ingles is solid right. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Freaking buddy. I get my 2 points back.
Go back to that play, bro. Again, like this is
I feel
all
like-
game
I
long.
feel like this is Phoenix in summer league. Like all they do is lobs. But like, just commit to someone though. You know what I mean? Like he's stuck. He's hesitating.
Who is that? That's
Harry.
Shump.
That's Harry.
Okay,
Yeah, that was a good screen.
right.
But if he's gonna show, like, don't go half-ass. Like show, and make someone rotate. Like,
Right.
Like if Harry.
That's
if,
Harry's fault, bro. Go back.
If Harry would have committed and make.
But wait. First of all, guys, rule number 1: look at that screen. Seriously, no. Look at that screen and look at our guys' screens. This guy is set.
Yeah.
He hits him. Shump gets off of my guy.
Like he needs to be somewhere, either back that way or up here.
Yeah, and like try to block it. He's in the middle in like no man's land.
Yeah, he's stuck.
He's just stuck. Now the question is, because I'm sure the coach points this out to him, is the game too fast for him right now? You know what I mean?
Dude, freaking Rudy Gobert is so tall. He makes Harry look tiny. Look at that. Harry looks like a point guard out here. Look at him.
No.
Chopping floater now.
Oh, dear Jesus. Plays actually on Belizia. He's supposed to roll to the big. Actually, he wasn't. It was Harry Giles, guys. Definitely.
No, if Harry would have committed, then Belizia would have been forced.
Right. So Harry, the fact that Harry just stood there like flat foot in the middle. He didn't commit to Donovan. He didn't commit to Rudy. That puts Belizia like, what are you doing? So Belizia goes like this, like he's just like semi-half-assing committing because he doesn't know what Harry's about to do. But the play is so fast that he gets dunked on. So it's just lack of communication, lack of experience. Just really bad, y'all.
But look, bro, Buddy Hield was dropping dimes on top. Look at that.
It's a great play.
Back to back, though. Look.
It's a great play.
I'm telling you, this is my positive that you keep knocking down. Where's my live at? Playmaking.
Yeah, but at
He
this
never did
point,
that. You know what he used to do? He used to hit that. Step back, shoot. That
right.
was all day last year. And now,
But
he's
at this
"I
point,
wanna
though,
find my big."
at this point, he's doing it against scrubs, though. That's my only knock about that. Right?
He was doing it in the beginning.
He did it. I know, but they had 10 points.
There's a difference about Buddy Hield right now, though. He's
No doubt. He's gone better.
playmaking.
He's gone better.
And then again, he said, "Give me the ball, coach." Dimes.
All right, y'all, man. Love you guys. There's still 30 people on the. Hold up, man. Hold up. I gotta take it. I gotta talk to him real quick, bro. Talk about those plays. Oh my God, I'm done with why. You know how I get.
Back then, this team is trying to. The biggest knock we have here is the organization is telling Dave Yeager to play all 11 or 12 guys because they want to get a sense of who's the guy, who's the all-star, who's the franchise of this team. And that's making Dave Yeager look bad because he has to sub out so many guys and no one's getting in their flow. I think if we had a 8-9 man rotation max, then these guys that are missing shots would eventually start making shots. And once they're in the rhythm, there's no going back. But when they're getting pulled out for 10, 15 minutes real time, they're never going to get under flow. And that's bad on everyone. That's bad. The organization just needs to let Dave Yeager make the decisions and be like, look, these are my 9 guys. I'm going with these 8 guys. And the 9th guy comes in case there's foul trouble. Any problems with that? Deal with it. But sucks. Don't you think this team should be playing starters and actually getting ready for the season? It's obvious, even fans. It's part of the future. Cut Jackson, he's trash. I hope Justin Jackson plays for the Stockton Kings, bro. I'd be happy. Give Fox the ball, give Giles the ball, and give Bogdanovich the ball. Yeah, I think if you're going to run Dave Yeager's offense, at least have Harry as your starter to make those decisions.
Right.
He's actually the best decision maker on this team. Gabriel, Justin Jackson, and Mason should all be in Stockton. I'm going to be frontline coverage of Stockton Kings. I got my connect today. I'm in. They're going to be winners. You guys are going to be covering the Kings, losing. I'm going to be in Stockton winning championships, baby, for my city. All right, what do you got to tell them before we head out?
I got nothing to say, bro.
Peace out, guys. It's already 12 o'clock.
This team sucks.
We got school tomorrow.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, school of hard knocks. School of hard knocks.
At the end of the stream. Good night, fellas. I'm out.
Peace.